Yeah, yeah. We live. Come on in here. Come on in here. We live. Come on in here. Man. Come on in here. Come on in here. We live. I'm your health accountability partner, Mr. Alkaline Nutrition with a slang. Okay, if you did not drink your spring water, make sure today, spring water only. All right. Yay. Let me get some shares in here. We finna get ready to break down this old nervous system. Okay. Finna break down this nervous system real quick, like. Finna break down this nervous system. Yes, sir. Let me get some shares on in here. Okay, that's 15 on right there. What's going on, man? Y'all come on in here and holler at your boy. Come on in here, holler at your boy. Come on in here, holler at your boy. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna get this thing started on this nervous system right here. Gonna break this thing down. Alright. And really, I'm just gonna break down the disorders. Okay? Brain disorders. Okay? Brain disorders. Alright? Brain disorders. Alright? Now, on this nervous system right here, okay? Central nervous system. Okay, that's the home of the brain, the home of the consciousness, and this system separates humans from every other species on the planet. Okay? Your nervous system. All right? But now I just want to talk to you about diseases. Okay? In your cerebral. Okay? Your cerebral cortex. The meat of your brain, the meat of it, all these little parts, look, the little jelly part, your left hemisphere, your right hemisphere, that's your cerebrum. All right? That's your cerebrum. All right? Now check this out. When you talk about disorders in the brain, all type of schizos, all type of muscle weakness, okay? Check this out right here. Now, the primary motor cortex of your brain. The primary motor cortex, okay? Now, when this part, that's this purple part right there. Primary motor cortex is that purple part right there in the center of your brain. I say it's still a part of your frontal lobe, okay? If not, maybe your temporal lobe. I'm guessing your frontal lobe. I don't really know the picture of it without seeing it colored off. I know it's the frontal lobe, temporal, your vision lobe, okay, and the one right here behind your ear. But I ain't sure which one that primary motor cortex is in, okay? But the primary motor cortex, okay, this right here, the purple part, that affects the coordination of a person's movements, okay? The dexterity of a person, somebody that's not good with their fingers or their wrists or their hands, okay? Their coordination is not good, okay? When your primary motor cortex, part of your brain, is inflamed, whatever, damaged, got disease, okay? Your coordination is bad. Your hand-eye coordination is bad. Okay? That's what that part of that brain means when that part is infected. Okay? The premotor cortex. That's this orange part right there. Okay? The premotor, okay, that affect your ability to carry out skills properly. Okay? If you don't understand, if somebody give you directions, you don't understand how to carry out those skills properly, your premotor cortex section of your brain is infected. Okay? Inflamed, mucus, inflammation, fluid. Okay? That's that orange part right there of your brain. Okay? Now you got the frontal eye field. The frontal eye field. That's that pink part right there. Okay? Of your brain. Now, when that is infected, okay, that's your eye movement, your head movement. Okay? Your frontal eye field controls your head movement and your eye movement. Whenever you got bad eye movement, bad head movement, you know that's your frontal eye field. Okay? It's infected or inflamed with mucus or fluid or inflammation. Okay? Your motor speech. The motor speech area, that's almost self-explanatory. The motor speech area. Okay? That's it result in poor speech. Okay? They got one they call dysarthria. 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 Okay? That's muscle weakness. Okay? And when your muscles is weak like that, you can barely pronounce your words. So if you got speech problems where you can barely say the word, you can barely pronounce the words, that's muscle weakness. Okay? Dysarthria. Okay? Dysarthria, however you want to say it. Okay? And apraxia. Apraxia is when you know the information, okay, but you can't perform the task. Okay? That's what they say. That's when you cannot learn, when you cannot learn information on command. Okay? The person can understand what you're saying, but the person cannot perform the act. Okay? That's apraxia. That's when your motor speech is messed up, inflamed, okay, got mucus, okay, got fluid. All right? That's your motor speech area. This is your frontal lobe of your brain. Your motor speech area is this little red part right there. Okay? When that part of your brain is inflamed or compromised, okay, you got poor speech, muscle weakness, okay? You can't perform acts properly, okay? All right? And now you go down to your prefrontal. Your prefrontal cortex. That's this part right there. That's like right in. That's your frontal lobe, definitely. Okay? Alright. Now when this part of your brain, your prefrontal cortex, when that part of your brain is infected, a person is bipolar, okay, schizophrenia, PTSD, okay, you become more angry, more aggressive, okay, more irritable, okay, and then you can't remember long-term memories. When your long-term memory go away, okay, that's your prefrontal cortex. It's messed up, okay? Your prefrontal is messed up, all right? And then you got your primary gustoria, gustatory, okay? Cortex, however you want to say it. Gustatory, okay? That's this little bitty red part or little pink part right there, okay? Whenever that part is messed up, okay, you lose your sense of taste. You lose your sense of appetite, okay? Neoplasm, okay? That can be cancerous tumors basically anywhere. Most of the time it be in the cervix, like cervix cancer, okay? Epilepsy, seizures, okay? Cerebrovascular disease, okay? Which that is affecting the blood flow and the blood vessels in your brain, okay? cerebrovascular disease, okay? That's when your blood flow and your blood vessels in your brain is messed up, okay? That's your primary gustatory cortex, okay? All right? Now, your primary auditory cortex. Auditory, that's kind of self-explanatory. That's your hearing, okay? You go deaf, okay? That's this little blue part right here. That's this little blue part right there, okay? When your auditory cortex is inflamed or damaged, okay, you lose hearing, okay? And then, okay, you got your central sulcus, okay? Your central sulcus, okay? Central sulcus. This is your vein running down through the middle of that right there, okay? That's your vein right there. It's called the central sulcus, okay? When the central sulcus is infected, that's ADHD. That's when children got ADHD. Their vein running right down the middle is inflamed. So instead of it being a small vein, it's like big, 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 big. You see what I mean? The wider that it get, the worse the disease is. Okay? All right? That's ADHD. When your central sulcus is inflamed or infected, that's ADHD. Okay? All right? Now you got your primary somatosensory cortex. Somatosensory, however you want to say it. Okay? When this is infected, okay, the primary, okay, this green part right there, okay, you can have strokes, cerebral palsy, okay, any type of phobia that you have, okay, that's your primary somatosensory, however you want to say it, okay, it's inflamed, okay, it's got mucus, okay, that part of your brain is infected. Now when you got the somatosensory association cortex, this little yellow part, same, okay, same, all right. Now you got your lateral sulcus, kind of like your central sulcus, that's ADHD, okay? Your lateral sulcus is this vein, okay? And that's just your speech disorders. You can't pronounce words, okay? That's what that is, okay? And then you got your primary visual cortex, okay? You got the primary visual cortex, which is this little part right there. Okay, it's kind of self-explanatory. That control your vision. Okay, so if you blind, anybody got cataracts, any type of eye vision, okay, it's not your eyes what's messed up. Your primary visual cortex inside of your brain, okay, it's back here. It's hidden by your cerebellum, which is the bottom of your brain right next to your brain stem or your spinal cord, okay? Your primary visual cortex is inflamed and your gut is dirty. That's blindness, not the eyes, okay? Primary visual cortex, all right? Now, like I was just telling you, the cerebellum, that's this bottom part of your brain, okay? The cerebellum. Okay, now when the cerebellum is infected, Okay? You lose your ability to control the muscles in your arms and your legs. Okay? Paralysis. Okay? Degeneration of your brain cells. Okay? That's when your cerebellum is infected. Okay? So, if you know about Dr. Sebi and you follow Dr. Sebi closely, you understand he say the mucous membrane, okay, within the body, whatever in the body specifically that the mucous membrane is compromised or lack oxygen, that determine the specific disease that a person has. Okay? So I just broke it down to you. All the way from your primary cortex, okay, all the way back around to your cerebellum. Each part of your brain determine what the disease is. But all those diseases, ADHD, cerebral palsy, muscle spasms, degeneration of brain cells, loss of taste, loss of vision, loss of appetite, all this is diseases of the central nervous system. Okay? It's just in a different spot within the computer, within the brain. Okay? That's all it is. Okay? That's all it is. Alright? So I appreciate you for your time, alright? I'm finna get ready to check out of here. Them your diseases in your central nervous system. Okay? Your central nervous system. Alright? Anytime you got vision issues, it's not your eyes, it's your brain and your gut. Okay? ADHD, loss of taste, loss of appetite, speech, okay? Hearing, okay? All of that good stuff. Alright? So we got another live we're doing on Facebook. Catch me on Facebook. We on day 11 of our raw food diet. Today is day 11. Okay, we're going to the end of the month. We eat no cooked food, just completely raw food. Today is day 11. About to go on Facebook, check on the family. We got like 30, 40 people on Facebook participating, waiting on me. Okay, I'm gonna break this down more in depth. I just want to show you the diseases of the central nervous system. Okay, I want to show you the diseases. Okay, so catch me on Facebook, catch me on YouTube. Carbon-Based Cellfood on YouTube. Okay, Carbon-Based Cellfood on YouTube. Carbon-Based Cellfood on IG. Carbon-Based Cellfood on Facebook. All right, peace out.